they say in Belarusian, "Nechai живе Belarus." On behalf of the Canadian Ethnic Media Association, we would like to extend congratulations to this community, to the Macedonian community, for having the fortitude, the strength, and the stamina to bring together the community and show that there are equal rights and export Canadian values to Macedonia. It's very important to be able to express and have freedom of expression in our community views. And this is where I'd like to congratulate the Macedonian community in being able to express and support what is right for democracy, what is right for equal rights. Language is identity, and to keep the Macedonian language alive always is something that you should all be proud of. We'd like to extend our support, the Canadian Ethnic Media Association, which brings together journalists, writers, independent producers from all across language frontiers. Some of our members are here. Of course, Medlickov is our vice president, and I thank him for the invitation to express our views. Also, I'd like to give our support as journalists and independent producers who have freedom of expression, who continue to support the leadership in our communities by reporting and reflecting the issues which are important to all of us. Congratulate to the media who is here covering this event and helping the world get the word across internationally.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you. Nechai живе Македонија. Thank you very much.
Macedonia, 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 Macedonia.
Thank you, Madeline. Next, I would like to invite Peter Medlickov, a director of the United Macedonians organization in Canada, to present United's open letter to key diplomats regarding the Tirana platform.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Good afternoon, everybody. From about mid-February to mid-March, there was tremendous pressure that was put on President George Ivanov from the international diplomatic community. It came primarily from the USA, Canada, the European Union, Great Britain, Germany, and France, and Holland.
Anybody else?
It was very, very difficult, day after day, one after the other, to read these announcements by these diplomats, this pressure falling on our president. And it was coordinated. It couldn't be but coordinated. It was scripted because similar words were used. And we in United found it very difficult to tolerate this, and we decided to respond, and we prepared an open letter which was sent to each one of these, emailed to each one of these diplomats, which we would like to present to you this afternoon. From United, dated March 25th, the title of the letter is Macedonia and the Tirana Platform. It's an open letter addressed to the U.S. State Department, Mark Toner, Deputy Department Spokesman, to Hoyt Brian Yee, Deputy Assistant Secretary for European and Eurasian Affairs, and of course, Jess Bailey, the Ambassador in Skopje. The letter was also emailed to our Minister of Foreign Affairs in Canada, Chrystia Freeland. To the European Union, it was emailed to Federica Mogherini, the European Union High Representative for Foreign Affairs. To Mr. Johan Hahn, Commissioner for European Neighborhood Policy and Enlargement. To Mr. Ivo Weigel, Member of the European Parliament and a sitting chairperson in the Committee for Foreign Affairs. To Maja Kosijancic, the spokesperson for Foreign Affairs and Security Policy. To Britain, to Sir Alan Duncan, Minister of State for Europe and the Americas. And of course, Charles Garrett, the Ambassador in Skopje. To Germany, Sigmar Gabriel, the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Christian Hellbach, Foreign Office Envoy for Southeastern Europe. In France, Christian Timonier, the ambassador in Skopje, to Arles Desir, Secretary of State for European Affairs, and to the Netherlands, Mr. Wouter Plomp, the ambassador in Skopje. And the letter reads as follows: Honorable sirs and mesdames, collectively, you have called upon President George Ivanov to immediately give the mandate to form a government to Zoran Zaev, leader of the SDSM party. You point to Zoran Zaev's majority, in quotation marks, as your justification. This is an illegitimate majority which violates the Constitution of Macedonia because it is based on the Tirana Platform. The Tirana Platform was drafted in Albania's capital of Tirana, sponsored by its Prime Minister, Edi Rama, for the Albanians in Macedonia. The leaders of the Albanian parties of Macedonia attended in Tirana to sign it. Therefore, the Tirana Platform is a political agreement of foreign origin putting Macedonia in a position of subordination and dependence of another country. The Tirana Platform is also a precondition by the Albanian parties in Macedonia for their support to form a government. The Tirana Platform, among other things, seeks to change Macedonia's constitution, flag, coat of arms, anthem, and make Albanian an official language throughout the country. Zoran Zaev accepted in writing the Tirana Platform to achieve his illegitimate majority. But he avoids disclosing to the public what he signed with the Albanian parties. This is very important, the following. The United Macedonians Organization of Canada says that Zoran Zaev has committed crimes against the state by violating Article 308 of Macedonia's Criminal Code, which reads as follows: endangering the independence. A citizen of the Republic of Macedonia who places the Republic of Macedonia in a position of subordination or dependence in relation to some other country shall be punished with imprisonment of at least 5 years. The Tirana Platform is post-election engineering. The citizens were neither informed nor given the chance to vote on it. Zoran Zaev's illegitimate majority violates the EU's established protocol where the Macedonian and Albanian parties with the most parliamentary seats get to form the government. Citizens in Macedonia have risen in their hundreds of thousands to reject the Tirana Platform with daily marches in cities and towns throughout Macedonia. To all these people that we emailed this letter to, we say, you ignore President George Ivanov's March 7th letter of appeal to the international community to condemn the Tirana Platform. You ignore the calls by U.S. senators and Judicial Watch to investigate the activities of the U.S. Embassy in Skopje, who together with USAID and the Soros Foundation and its affiliated non-government organizations have actively intervened in the party politics of